What's up guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel DWC Academy, where we show you how to design with Canva. My name is Onuoha UI, and today I'll be showing you how to turn any photo into a pencil sketch in Canva. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe to this channel, get 30 days of Canva Pro for free. The link is in the description. Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video at any point, give it a thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's get started. I'm in my Canva editor. I'd like to mention that remaking this video based on popular demand. You can find the previous tutorial in the description of this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just let me know in the comments. The Canva interface has changed since 2021, which was the first time we recorded the first one. I'm going to be showing you in this video how you can achieve similar results or same results in two different ways. So what you're going to do is open any document size that you want. Okay, so method one, I'm going to show you how to use an app to do it. And I'm also going to show you the things that I saw in the comment, like we can't find this app here. It's no longer in Canva. A lot of things has changed. So I'm going to also show you that as the second method. So let's look at the first method, which is about using apps in Canva. So go over to the apps here. And right here, you're going to search for pencil. And you're going to find two apps. One is by Skechify and the other one is Photo to Sketch. When you select this one, you can go and say open. Now, if you're using Skechify, you have to upgrade the app to use that, because I think they give you 4 credits every single day. Now, what you want to do is you want to upload a photo, or you choose a photo. So before we do this, let's go over to photos here. And we're just going to search for Apple. And we're going to look for one. This doesn't have a background, so it most likely work for us. So we have this. And what you want to do is you want to go to your apps again, where you went to your apps, and you want to select Skechify. We want to choose this file and sketch and replace. Allow it to modify your image, and then you're good to go. Okay. So now you can see that it converted your image into just black and white. But the limitation to this is you just have 4 credits every single day to do this, which might actually not work for the use case you're planning for. And what you would want to do here is you can go further to edit it as you want, but this is one way that you can do that. Let's try the other app and see how that works as well. So go back here and we're going to choose pencil to sketch. And here, let's just create a new page. Just delete this one. And we're going to open this here. Go to photo. And we're also going to add the same image just to know what effects we're getting. Delete this. Let's go back to our app. Okay, here. So we just say open. Alright, now you have the filter strength. You can increase the filter strength if you want, but first I actually suggest you start this way. And just for efficiency's sake, just use the transparent background. Select that and hit transform. Okay, now nothing actually happened here. We're not sure exactly what the problem is, but it just didn't work. Okay, so nothing actually happened. That didn't work, and that is going to take me to this second way that you can actually achieve the same result, or even a more interesting one. So this is what we have from Skechify, and the other one we're trying, I guess the app is glitchy and it's not working at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the second method. And if you watch the first video, which is going to be in the description, you notice that some of this app are no longer where they used to be, and a lot of people were saying they can't find the app or it's no longer existing. But I want to show you that you still have it, but maybe you just don't know where it is. And for new people who are coming, this will also help you see how to edit this to suit what you want to use it for. Now select your image, go to edit, and when you are in your edit, go to your adjust, and when you are here, you want to go to saturation, and you want to take saturation down completely. Here you can play a little bit with shadows and highlights, whichever way you want. You can play with this. It depends on the image you are actually using. And then the contrast as well works. So I'm going to increase the contrast a little bit. I'm also going to increase the highlights a little bit. I like the shadow where it is, around 40, 50, thereabout. That's a good place. You can also play with the brightness, but this time around, we just don't want to do anything there. The next thing you want to look at is the sharpness for this. So you can increase the sharpness of this way. You can see that you're beginning to get that pencil shading form or style. So just leave that here. You can also look at the clarity and see how that works. So this is looking like an art. So this is how you can go about starting this process. Okay, and you can see it looks really dark, it looks black, it looks like, whoa, this is really cool. Now you can also try to play with the black and the white to also make it look really sketchy, like a pencil work. And you can also do similar things here as well. You can see that. There you have it. The other thing you want to do is you want to go back to here where you have apps. When you select all apps, you're going to find those apps that we had on the previous Canva interface before we moved to the Canva Glow Up. Now here, before we move to Canva Magic and Canva Glow Up, you can still find your Trippy, you can find your slides, you can find your Bad TV, your screen, Liquify, Pixelify, Shape Cropper. You also have the mockups here, which used to be smart mockups, but now mockups here. So what I'm going to choose right here is Trippy. And here that we have this, we can choose Trace. If you choose Trace, you can see this, right? And what we would do in our previous video is we move it back to 0. You can see it's looking right now like a pencil sketch. And then you have this solarize. You can see that. You can see it. Now it's looking like a pencil sketch. This is the jitter. You don't want to put this. You want this to always be on 0. This is the RGB shift. You don't also want to work on this because it has no effect right now. And this is what you want to also put back. So just to be on the safe side, put everything back to 0 and then put it this way. Solarize it to 1. The jitter to be 0. RGB shift angle to be 0. And then the shift amount should also be 0. And then you save your image. I'll show you guys one more example. For our second example, I'm going to go over to my start because I have a start here. And I'm going to select this one, the reindeer. And what I'm going to do is just increase that. And I will go over to remove background. If you don't have this feature on your Canva app, try Canva Pro for 30 days and get access to this feature. Now I remove the background. What I'm going to do is go over to edit. Remember the process. Go to adjust. And here you want to go first to saturation and you want to bring everything back. Next, you want to go to brightness. You can look at this or you can bring it down a little bit. So let's make it a little bit bright. You can also work on the contrast. Usually when you increase your brightness, you have to tamper with your contrast a little bit. So I'm just going to bring my contrast to 10. If you notice, I know that the highlight is not hard on this particular image. So I'm just going to move it just back a little bit. You can also see that we have the shadows are well placed, which will give the cool light effect for the shading part when it looks more like an artwork. And then you also have the whites. You can just make it a little bit this way. So let's just say, let's put it values of 10. And then for the black, you can just play around with this. I want it to also be, let's put that on 20. So we've got that. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to add sharpness to this. Look at that, it's looking black and white. And now that you're done, just go back and go over here, see all, and you're going to select Trippy. Select Trace, and then you have the controls here. Remember, you're going to take the shift amount of the RGB because here you can see the RGB colors here. Take it back. You can see this is looking like a pencil art already, all right, but without the eyes. And this is just where you have to just do a little bit of your work because it's taking it, what it's doing is inverting your colors into no colors, right? So you have this right here. And you have, this is your jitter amount. You don't want to do that, except you're trying to create a different type of design. And then you have that right here. So you can see this. Now, because you have the solarize, which works as an inversion, it changed the eyes of that backwards. Okay. Now, there you have it. You can see that. And you just go ahead and say, click and save. We're just going to put the eyes right there. And great. So here is how you can convert a photo, any photo, into a pencil sketch. The first was to use an app. This is first example, and this is the other example, and you can see it looks exactly like a pencil sketch. So go ahead and have fun. If you have questions, put them in the comment. I will try as much as possible to answer your questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.